What is going on? I am That Guy Joe, and today I will be giving my review of Sea of Stars after 2 platinum playthroughs and about 90 hours of total gameplay. What is Sea of Stars? It is a retro-styled RPG that follows Solstice warriors Valerie and Zale as they try to defeat an evil alchemist called the Fleshmancer. It was released on the PlayStation 4 and 5, the Nintendo Switch, PC, and Xbox One and Series S and X in 2023 by Sabotage Studio. It takes place in the same world, but thousands of years prior to The Messenger. My gameplay and review of The Messenger is linked in the description below. Valerie and Zale travel around the world fighting various enemies, trying to track down and finally defeat the Fleshmancer. Along the way, you'll be accompanied by your childhood friend, Garl, the warrior cook, an assassin who's also a pirate, a good alchemist, and even a guy made out of glass. The art style in both the game and the cutscenes are absolutely stunning, and the soundtrack, much like that of The Messenger, is fantastic. Sea of Stars takes much of its inspiration from Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG. The Chrono Trigger inspiration is really felt throughout the game. Yasunori Mitsuda, who worked on the Chrono Trigger soundtrack with Nobuo Uematsu, even produced several tracks for the game. There are several levels where Sabotage pulled directly from The Messenger and transformed the 8 and 16-bit side-scrolling levels from The Messenger into more of a top-down 2D pixel art style. Some of my favorite upgrades were Autumn Hills and Glacial Peak. While the art style and music are both beautiful, what really makes this game is the actual gameplay. You'll be solving puzzles, fishing, cooking, building a town, fighting in a coliseum, listening to campfire stories, collecting seashells, going on trivia night, and playing a ton of wheels, which is honestly one of my favorite recent minigames, all while experiencing what, in my opinion, may be the best turn-based combat system out there. Combat in Sea of Stars is turn-based with a twist. Enemies all have a countdown over their head, and some have locks with attack or elemental types to exploit. If you are able to break all of an enemy's locks before the countdown hits 0, you interrupt that enemy's turn and prevent them from performing their action that round. Additionally, if you are able to time your attacks and blocks correctly, you are able to land a double attack or reduce damage taken respectively. The strategy of breaking locks and prioritizing certain characters makes for exciting and challenging bosses throughout the game. There is a traditional EXP and leveling up system where allies all gain EXP and level up regardless of participation in battle. Upon leveling up, all stats gain a small boost, and you are also able to select from one of 4 stat categories to boost your characters each level up. Leveling feels very balanced in this game. Contrary to many of the JRPGs of the 90s that many of us grew up on, there is no need to go grind up a ton of levels just to keep up with the standard mobs of the game. There weren't any points in the game where I felt either over or under leveled. The game is paced pretty well, however, there are a couple sections in Act 1 that are a little bit slow, but this is really more about character and story development, so it can be pretty easily forgiven. Once again, I will be giving 2 scores, an overall game score and a quality of platinum score. For the game as a whole, I give this a 10 warrior cooks out of 10, and an 8.5 out of 10 on the quality of platinum. Most of the trophies come relatively easily through regular gameplay, however, Measure Hunter, which is for finding every single treasure chest and picnic basket in the game, and What a Technique trophies were a bit of a drag and added quite a bit of time onto the gameplay. Still, I would 100% recommend this game to anyone who grew up playing the Golden Age JRPGs of the 90s, fans of indies, or anyone who just loves pixel art style games. There's a free DLC coming out this spring, and we'll be jumping back into play and also give another review once that drops. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, please drop a like, a comment to let me know what you think, and if you're new here, it would be awesome if you subscribed and hit that bell icon to keep up with all of my latest videos. Until next time, you guys have a great one.